Welcome back to The Charismatic Voice. Nene Royal is blowing up, and the hype is totally deserved. If you analyzed her first audition with me, you realized that she's using screaming techniques that many other vocalists attempt for years and can't master. She's owning those screams in addition to playing guitar at the same time. And they just released a second performance of her covering Muse's Hysteria, which I'm going to watch now for the first time and analyze with you. Let's get to it.
And first to the stage is Nene.
I really don't want to go home. This is the guitarist?
And singer, all the way from Thailand.
I can't believe she thought it was just a guitarist. I'm sorry.
She was this really shy little girl, and then she just ripped it up. Wait till you hear this.
Dude.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Me too. Oh my gosh. What a beginning. I wanted to pause before I even heard her scream, but the screaming has got, it's electrifying. I feel like she's like redefining electrifying with this opening. But I love that immediately we actually dove into the guitar. And I remember thinking, oh, that's awesome. She can really play guitar and sing, but I was very, very focused on her singing in the first analysis from her audition. And especially as a vocalist, I tend to go very, very deep into singing technique. But this intro demonstrated a whole new layer. She can play. Like, that was straight up virtuosic style. I'm impressed, really impressed by the way that she demonstrated right from the get-go that she's not a vocalist backed by guitar, but it seems like she's really what I would describe as a multi-instrumentalist, somebody who understands her voice deeply as an instrument, not just like a cherry on top, but understands her voice as an instrument and her guitar. Whew. Let's go back a little bit. Here we go. Grabs attention right away. I really love the way she looked around to build up some hype in the audience. I feel like she's really aware of how her audience's energy is flowing, and she's owning the stage. She was impressive in her audition, how she owned the stage too. Dude, that's some complicated technique. Ooh, and the slide. Yeah. I love the scream is just absolutely insane when she goes into it. But right before, I really love the way she's also playing with tempo in here. It feels like it's extremely fluid with it has a way of revving up and speeding into it and then slowing down. Like, this is something she's definitely not practiced with a click track. It feels organic. And I like the way she added that slide in there to further milk out the ritornando or the slowing down in the music. Dude, what a nice audience too. We're going to talk about that scream. Of course we're going to talk about that.
Make some noise, come on!
Dude!
It's fucking me, braiding me, and twisting
Nice. Okay. There's so much that is going on here that is absolutely jaw-dropping, goosebump-inducing. I'm so excited to go back and analyze all of these like little moments that make this truly great. Just utterly exciting. It's really exciting. Oh, okay. So let's go. I want to go back to her scream. It's a little bit before. Getting goosebumps was right after that. I have to really talk about this moment because this kind of scream is something we've been really heavily researching. Many of y'all in the Charismatic Voice community contributed to our Kickstarter to support extreme vocal research. I've seen down the throats of many artists now, and I recognize so many qualities about this that I want to share just a little bit of insight too. Most people, when they hear a scream like this, they think, oh, she's probably wrecking her voice. That's simply not true, y'all. That's simply not true. There are ways you can do it that I think are very healthy and sustainable. We have evidence from looking at people who've been doing it for 40 years, and their vocal folds are pristine. Their voices are fantastic. So first thing I need to dispel, that does not hurt your voice if done in a certain way. I love that she's starting it with a Y glide, a yeah. That is helping establish a few different things. Very commonly, when we were talking to these amazing metal artists coming and doing their sounds, just having them sing a straight vowel like a, e, o, it really impacted their ability to achieve a great quality sound. But if you put a glide in front of it, like yeah, yay, yo, that made it instantly more easy to create a really complex, wonderful sound. And there are several reasons we think this might be the case. But obviously, like, this is like the first study of its kind. We have some other studies out there that are like kind of adjacent, but what we were doing specifically here, I haven't seen anybody else talk about. So I think it's possible with it. Yeah, it's actually helping to restrain some of the airflow from just pouring out. If you have an open mouth and just go ah, there's less, essentially less squishing together. And we know that making these screams, like you're literally squishing parts of your upper vocal tract together. Epilaryngeal space is one of the things we're really focused on, squishing this area above the true vocal folds together. So yeah, you use your own mouth and like a yeah glide, yeah. And you can feel the tongue is squishing some space up back there. That can be extremely advantageous. Additionally, she's specifically establishing pitch ahead of time. So this is mixing true fold vibration with vibration from supralaryngeal structures. So that's going to be structures that are above the true vocal folds. So we're going to think like the epiglottis is going to be really involved. It's going to be squished back. I definitely know she's got some arytenoid rattle in there, you guys. She uses it like in a more isolated fashion later. But this stuff is going to squeeze so much that it's almost going to look like a little black hole in the top of her throat rather than a big old hole. It's going to be like squished, and all of that tissue then can come together and go smack and make this super cool sound, which is not bad for your voice.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah! The Y really helped establish that pitch. Helps her lock into it. It's great for her support system too. This is such a cool technique. I'm not a guitarist. Tell me what that technique is in comments, please. That's awesome. She's demonstrating so much on the guitar this time. She's saying like she can be a lead guitarist and a singer. Okay, so just from that first vocal gosh, it was like a vocal paragraph, I want to say. She's got really beautiful melodic lines. She's connecting everything well. One of the things that I am really appreciating, though, is times when she's bringing more or less air into the sounds. She's basically got really good control over how closed her vocal folds are. And I like the way there's like a little tease in there, and she makes it scintillating. I also really love the way she slides, and it just has this gorgeous legato. One more time on that. Like, great use of her vibrato too. And then on a round, she brings the focus forward here to bring so much bite into it. It's amazing resonance threading. It gives her that extra bit of snarl while still sounding distinctly, gosh, like I would say like distinctly feminine. It's a beautiful combination. I love her vocal technique. She's got a great vibrato. There we go. That was the other thing I really got excited about too. When it comes to distortion, she definitely added some rattle in there. Most likely, I think this is arytenoid cartilages rattling. I've seen them like both rattle against each other like this, and then also rattle against the epiglottis. So, not sure which one is actually happening. If I were to bet, I would probably say against the epiglottis. But that being said, I like that it's a touch on top of this beautiful line she's established. She is, after all, covering Muse. And Matt Bellamy's vocals have so much, it's like so much honey or like almost like sap between the lines. He's got this incredible soaring melody that he I think he shines in. So while her screams are incredibly impressive, if she's covering Matt and Muse, I think she has to accentuate more of that melodic content in this performance than in her first performance of Zombie. Great mouth shapes. There's that rattle. And that rattle again. I love the slide up she does at the end because she's bringing a lot of body into the sound, like making it pretty thick. But as she goes up, she actually narrows the sound and it feels like it goes like this. And that's a really great vocal technique to lead to a high belt later that doesn't just totally crack and fall apart. And a tiny bit of vibrato too. Hair. Wow. She is slaying the guitar. Ooh. This is also, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I think in the original song that crazy awesome line, it's a bass line, and this is a guitar she's playing, so she's like transposed it and covered it and really made it her own in a different way. They might play it in the guitar too. So cool that she's bringing in that section as well, like these like high harmonics. Dude. So the way that she went up to her top there, I think you could hear the setup and how that was going to be relatively easy in her vocal technique from that slide that I mentioned earlier, where she gathered things. I think it can be important, this idea of gathering it. It feels like it happens here and also here, so it's going to be like in the throat and in essentially resonance threading where you feel a buzz in the sound. And when you gather, it helps that sound be a little more controlled, a little more laser. And I really like that it doesn't, while like as a performer, you're like, wait, do I really, I just want to like let it loose, like burst loose, like just shout it out. When you get the right technique for belting down, it doesn't feel like you're not letting loose still. It just feels like you're letting loose in a really purposeful way where you're like, I'm going to laser point this, guys, and it's going to be so powerful. She's got that down. I couldn't agree more. 16 years old. She's a superstar already. I'm really excited for where she decides she wants to go. Oh my gosh. The way that she is killing it with this guitar at the end is just, I mean, it's mind-boggling. I'm thinking, like, what other female-fronted metal bands, rock or metal, like thinking about female-fronted who also do amazing guitar. Lizzie Hale comes to mind, but there are very few that feel like they're as accomplished as she is in both guitar and singing. That's insane. And she's 16. She's like, I would expect this level out of a professional who's been a rock star, like totally amazing, touring for a decade. So 26, if they're really, really, really amazing. 16, it's almost unbelievable. Dude. And the way she's working with her audience, it's so good. Oh my God. You must be so proud, Dad.
Oh my God.
God, I'm like seriously getting teary-eyed. She's so amazing.
I think I play perfect.
I love her confidence. That one of the most important things about a good performance is confidence. I swear, like, you can have all of these other things technically incredible, and if your confidence is lacking, like the whole performance is bust. It's one of the hardest things to teach as well. She's just, oh my gosh. Okay, I really love this girl.
Play perfect.
Young woman.
You know, it seemed like you have even more.
Look at that
confidence than you
casual.
had originally, it seems like you're having more fun.
Yeah, it's lots of audience. It's very, makes me more confident, and also it makes me more energy.
Oh my gosh.
All like really amped up. You didn't have an opening. You weren't following anything. And so to have that much energy and to get us all feeling like, I mean, I want more.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I want to go see this show.
Couldn't have said it better.
Go see this show.
I would see
You
it.
move her on or not.
Question mark for y'all. Would you go see her solo show? And my answer is 100% yes. I would love to actually see both an acoustic and a hooked in version of that show. Because I'm really curious what she would do with an acoustic guitar too. And I love that stripped down kind of atmosphere. But she's like, I mean, like I said, electrifying. So you have to also have an electric version.
I want to go see this show. I will see this show. Whether you move her on or not, I'm getting a ticket. I'm going to find you. 'Cause you're
Thank you so much.
Okay, young lady, thank you so much for working as hard as you are and just being here. That was wonderful.
She's going to move on, guys. I have no doubt about it. I mean, if she didn't, I feel like AGT would get canceled. Right? How do you follow that? Amazing. Dang, I did not think that she would achieve that much leveling up in just her second performance. The way she has hooked us in with her screams and her singing and her personality on stage, and then just delivered this this statement of, I am not just a vocalist and stage performer. I am a guitarist who can master these virtuosic passages. Put that together with her scream technique. I'm blown away. I hope she wins it. I'm going to be watching her. I don't always watch all of AGT. Sometimes I get excited by certain candidates. I am beyond excited by her. She's the best I've heard so far. So, if you'd like to see some more analysis of screaming, let me tell you about it in these videos over here. And may you fall more in love with music every day.